Buenos dias, mi gente. Welcome back to the Man Like Will channel. And it is your boy, Man Like Will, here, along with an esteemed panel, bringing you a special Copa America / UEFA European Championships Combined 11 stream. Now, allow me to have the honor to present my esteemed panel. I have here to my right, Tereak Talks, my fellow gooner. I have Brush. I have Manchecutioner. And I have Mr. Wajid. Fellas, what we saying?
Pew, pew, pew. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for having us, broski.
A lot of energy there, William. I don't know what you've had this morning, but I'd appreciate it if you could send me some.
For real, me too,
it's
bro.
It's Cheetos. It's Cheetos. That's it.
Yeah, I need a care package, bro.
Cheetos and Dave.
Boys, listen. I'm excited for this, fam. You already know the vibes, and everyone who is watching this on X and watching this on YouTube, big up to you 100%. You already know the vibes. And again, what we're doing here is taking all the players based on performance that we've seen from both competitions, from Copa America and from the Euros, and combine them into one whole amazing team. So, gentlemen, shall we get started?
Indeed.
Let's do this.
We shall.
Alrighty. Let's do this.
First things first, how do we decide on formation?
That's what we're gonna get to, you perv. Jesus, bro. We will get there, man. Well, I haven't even shared it yet, bro.
We ain't even got players yet, bro.
I thought
Listen, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. I was just putting it out there.
I thought the
So that there's some structure to this.
I thought the standard go-to is 4-3-3 nowadays. Anyway, I thought that's the standard go-to.
Yeah.
It is the standard go-to, but see, you'll understand why I asked the question as we get into this.
Because you're a football terrorist. That's why.
Yeah, because I started putting lineups together, combined 11s, and yeah, a 4-2-3-1 kind of suited quite well to this, you know.
Oh Jesus,
You
he's
wanna
trying
do
to
a
put
4-3-3?
lineup together.
No, it's all good. It's all good. We'll discuss it later on. It's fine.
T,
Keep it as 4-3-3.
T, are you learning? Because I know you like your Prince football perv. Are you learning from the king?
Hey, I'm taking notes, bro. I'm taking notes.
Hey, listen, I'd be very surprised if T hasn't done the same behind the scenes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He said what? He said what?
So, gentlemen, we have to pick a formation. By default, it is a 4-4-2. Universally, people go with the 4-3-3. What are we saying? Should we take a vote? How many of us are saying a 4-2-3?
I say what we'll do is the back five first, and then depending on who, like what players we've got, what players we settle on, because we might only go for 2 midfielders, or we might go for, one striker. Depends. So I say we settle on this first, and then we'll adapt it as we go on.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, we can make changes as we go along, I guess.
Fair enough.
Hopefully, the selections will just help us along the way.
Brush's OCD's going into overdrive.
With the one striker, I guess we can do oops, no, that's
don't you worry, Waj. If there's anything I don't like, we'll discuss it off stream, and I'll correct things.
So we can do it something like this, then Mandem, right? Back five.
When he means back, when team means back five, when team means back five, he means goalkeeper, 4 defenders.
Yeah, goalkeeper and back four, bro.
Yeah, not that. Not about.
You could have said it back four.
This has already given me an aneurysm. You failed, William. You failed.
That's a back six.
Yeah, I'm talking about the goalkeeper and the defender.
Bro, you could have just said back four, fam. What are we doing it?
Good start.
Aye. This is the start to the stream already. Yo.
Great start. And this is why people raise their eyebrows at Americans.
I think he was. He going for 5? Where's he going for? Where's he going for about 6?
I know exactly. The worst thing is, I knew exactly when he clicked on the back five. I went, this clown actually thought.
Okay. So I guess we could start with the one. Let's start with something here. Let's go with the goalkeeper in it.
What names do you have?
I'm gonna put Martinez
I'm gonna
in
put
there.
Martinez. I'm gonna put Martinez because I think he's been the most standout keeper in the Euros.
Yeah.
There's been standout performances like Costa saving the 3 penalties and stuff like that. But I think Martinez has been the most.
And he's only conceded one, right, Waj?
Yeah, he's only conceded one all tournament.
Yeah, I was gonna say 4 clean sheets, right?
Yeah, so he's the standout one for me.
Shout out Pickford. Pickford's done all right.
For what? For being English?
Nah, he's done all right, man. Pickford's been all right.
Let's see.
Made some
So you're
crucial
saying,
saves.
so you're saying Martinez,
Emilio Martinez.
Emilio Martinez.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Unless you have any.
I was gonna say Dominguez from Ecuador because I thought he had a very good Copa America. I guess from the one performance that he had against Mexico, Manchectioner, I think you know very well on how much he was pretty much like the Ecuadorian Gigi Buffon on the day.
Oh my gosh, that guy was a nightmare. We could not score a single goal against him.
But let me see. I guess for that we have to go up to a general vote. So the majority of you want to go with Emi Martinez?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not
I
a
agree.
debate.
I agree with what Waj said.
It's not a debate for me personally, unless it's a debate for anyone else.
No,
Very
I
well.
agree. He's been consistent. Like, there's been, individual performances. Costa was very good. I think Mike Magnon's had a good tournament too. But Emi Martinez is a big factor why they're in the final.
Then I will put Dominguez on the bench. He'll be back up. Okay.
I would probably say maybe like Diogo Costa or Big Mike, but just because they have, I guess kind of.
Mamardashvili as well was very good for
Yeah,
Georgia.
Yes, he's
Simon as
worthy
well.
of an honourable mention.
Yeah, until he conceded the 4 against Spain, he was having a very good tournament.
Yeah, Unai Simon, I think, should get a mention. Shall we go to left back? What are we saying?
So this is a surprising one for me, but I think he's quietly had a good tournament. Cucurella.
Agree.
I agreed. I agree.
I
think
was-
Cucurella's been very good.
I
this
was going to
tournament.
go Alfonso Davies because I think he's been a big reason why Canada managed to get to the semi-finals.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
my thing for Cucurella is, quietly he's had a good tournament. But who did they play? Who did they play the last game? Was it the French?
Yeah.
Everything and especially against the Germans, it was all the attacks were going down that side. It was Kimmich that beat Cucurella for the header for the equalizer and stuff like that. Like, yeah, he's quietly had a good tournament, but for me, there's been like standout points where they've targeted that side, and they've seen that point as the weak link for Spain. For me, anyway.
I think that Spanish backline's quite poor though, and I don't think it's that good. It's quite amazing that they have got to the final, really, given the back line for me, because I think overall it's quite poor with the centre backs. I don't think they're amazing out of possession and given the quality that they've faced. And as you said there, Waj, he has faced up a lot of tough competition and held his own. That's why I would go for him.
No, sorry, T. I'm sorry to cut you. I totally understand where you're coming from. It's just, I think for me, because there's been such standout points where I'm like Kimmich shouldn't be beating him for a header, for example, and stuff. And the Germany game specifically, where everything was going down to that side. Yeah, they qualified, and I think whatever, but that's the only reason I'm like 50-50 on him, shall we say?
If we can make a case for Alfonso Davis as well, I think Fonzie, even though Canada did make it far into the tournament, I think he has been. I agree with you, Waj. I think he has been in definitely an integral part as to why Canada have gone further as they can. He has been a complete threat to their opposition's back line. He, along with Kone, Estacao, and as well as Shuffleberg on the left wing, basically are the ones who are going to be trying to create chances for Jonathan David up front. And yeah, I feel that he should get a shout out, in my opinion. So I guess it's just down to a vote here. What are we saying then, Mandem? We're gonna go with Fonzie and who else do we say? I'm sorry,
Cucurella.
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 Yeah, for me, I think it was Cooks because, firstly, it's the fact that I don't think anybody particularly rates him. And even going into this Euros, a lot of us would have been expecting Grimaldo to hold down that spot. And the fact that they've started with him and they've gone all the way to the final. Santi, I don't think we've heard from you. What do you think?
Yeah. I mean, I was trying to think of that. I was like, I feel like the Colombian left back. I unfortunately don't necessarily know his name. He's been doing well.
Yon Eddies.
The now,
Yeah, is it?
Yeah.
Is he the right back?
but I don't know. I know I've seen like a lot of people like rate Tagliafico, but I don't feel like Argentina have been tested defensively as much as they should have. I think Cucurella has probably had a better tournament.
My personal honorable mention is it Hikampi, the Ecuadorian.
Oh, Hincapi, Piero
Hincapi.
Hincapi.
Yeah, he's had a great tournament.
I think he's had a very, very, obviously, shout out all my Mexicans. Well, shout out all my Mexicans. If you know, you know, innit?
No. So then,
I think
so
I think
the start. So
I think
we
it's
have.
I think it's 3-2 Cucurella, isn't it? Because Manchecutioner, you've gone Cucurella, right?
Yeah.
Brush.
So
you've
it'll
gone
be Cucurella then.
Yeah, I think it's Cucurella.
Interesting to see how he does tomorrow. Up against Saka.
So this proposes a question then, because Brush, I believe it was you who did mention something about Grimaldo was pretty much had this thing about him holding down that left back position after coming off such an incredible season with Leverkusen. Do you think now, based on Cucurella's performance so far in the Euros, it has changed the stereotype of Cucurella coming into the new season for the
He's certainly done his stock no harms in the performances he's been putting in, because at Chelsea, I mean, it's been crazy at Chelsea, hasn't it, with all the incomings and outgoings. It's very hard to hold down a place and know what's happening. And so he might have been a victim of that too. Also, the fact that they paid a ridiculous amount of fee for him, which he was never going to live up to. So
what did they pay? 60? Was it 60 M's they paid for him?
Yeah, like 62 million, bro. It's madness.
Yeah, some craziness.
Yeah.
Because when he was at Brighton, he was very highly rated, though. Man City.
Yeah. Listen, we know firsthand, man. There was a game we played against him where he killed us.
He played at left centre back in a back three as well.
Yeah. Our midfield got ran through. It was just Scott McTominay. Yeah, on his ass.
So his stock took a nosedive, but it's definitely increased in this tournament. And it'll be interesting to see if he does go back at Chelsea and Enzo Maresca wants him, because I think he would. Because when he came into the Chelsea side towards the end of the season, he was playing like an inverted fullback, and he did really well for him. Cucurella did. Chelsea fans were happy because when Enzo came out, he dropped inside alongside Caicedo in possession, doing that, proper inverted thing. And that's when Chelsea's results started picking up. And I think they only lost one game, and that was to us in their last 10 or something.
Bro, they finished so strong. 5 wins on the bounce to finish the season.
I mean, it's the only reason.
You guys, Man City and them, had the best record.
It's the only reason they got any European football, because of that run, because they were nowhere up until then.
So, Cucurella is at fullback. We shall shift over to right back. We'll get to the center back in just a second. But what we're saying for right back.
So for this one, I'm going to go for the Colombia Donny. Crystal Palace fans will be familiar with him. He did actually get a red card in the last game, but he's had a good tournament overall. Munoz.
Yeah. So that's not a bad shout. I thought Colombia. I thought that Donny has been doing all right. Munoz, yes. I think that really the back line in general that really has surprised me when it comes to Colombia. Um, I can't lie. When I did see Davis and Sanchez right there in the back, I was like, how will because of the veterans in there and the reputation that Sanchez has with Tottenham, I'm like, how would that still fare out with international level? But I'm surprised on how consistent and how good that this backline has pretty much performing overall in this tournament. But yeah, Munoz has definitely been the standout, as well as Mojica. I will also put in a shout for
Yeah.
him at left.
Who would you guys say for the Euros? Because I kind of struggled for a good left and
Koundé.
right backs.
Koundé's
Jules Koundé did have a good
Yeah.
tournament actually.
I was thinking maybe Danny Carvajal, but
Yeah, Carvajal's been. The
Mm.
reason I won't go for Carvajal was he's suspended, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He got
Yeah.
that. Yeah, against, and he missed the France game.
Would you guys say Joshua Kimmich? Would you guys put him there?
Nah,
Nah.
not for me. Wajid, you on mute?
Thank you. I thought Kimmich has been quite good, personally.
Shout out Joe Blackman.
But my honorable mention is the Venezuelan right back Yon Aramburu, I believe it's pronounced. I think Venezuela were better than people expected, and I thought he was quite good.
I agree.
they definitely were. They
Definitely
definitely were.
Took me by surprise.
But no, I think Munoz is Munoz has probably been the standout, to be perfectly honest, because I don't think there's been standout right backs in the Euros. I think in comparison.
Man, I guess I think, man, for Venezuela, you're saying it was Gonzalez. I'm sorry,
No, Arambaru, I think so.
Okay. Alvaro. Okay, that's a fair shout.
But I think Brush. Who did you say? Munoz.
Munoz, yeah.
Yeah,
Because in the group stages he chipped in
It's Adam
goal
Guru.
contributions as well.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll agree with Brush. Munoz,
Yeah,
definitely.
I think Munoz is. Shame he's suspended for the final though, but you know.
Yeah. silly red.
It was silly because they were fine. They were all good up until then. It was because of the red card that the game sort of changed.
Manchectioner, did you mention anybody as well, or?
Yeah, I was just trying to think. Like I guess kind of like from the Euros, like the right backs. Like we didn't really. Right.
Wait,
like,
well, while you're thinking, I could also say Montiel from Argentina. Just to throw out a name. I think he did he's in the final. I think he wasn't anything as spectacular, but I guess just to kind of think of the ideas here.
I do like the Munoz shout too. I mean, even though he's not in the final, but the yeah, I mean, really, my thoughts were probably Carvajal, maybe Munoz, and then I completely forgot about Armbaro. So that was a great shout from Wajid. But I think Munoz is probably the most standout one.
Yeah, I'd go with Munoz.
Alrighty, so by the general consensus, it would be Munoz then, boys.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. Let me see what we got here. Shout out to the Mandem in the chat. Man like CM, respect and manners. To the panel over the weekend. Yes, sir. Shout out to the homie. Why do these three don't have cameras on? Realist, yeah.
Stop trying to check us out, realist.
Okay. All right. Arambaru. All right. I see your message here, Santi. I got you there. All right. Let's see. Hopefully, this guy pops up here. All right, Daniel Munoz. Yep.
You got two of them just in case.
All right. So center backs. I already know who Brush is gonna say. So let's just count him. So yeah. Let's move over to UT. Who are you thinking for the Euros?
Euro centre backs. There's three. I've got three mentions, but I'll only go for one because just in case you man go for the other two, I'm gonna go for England's own Mark Gahey.
Mark Gui. Okay.
Quite solid. He's had to do a lot of work as well for England because I remember in the first 2-3 games how open the midfield was in that moment before Kobe Mainoo came in when we was experimenting with that Rice and Trent midfield. There was a lot of space to be covered, and Mark Gay was doing excellently. I think he's got the second most ball recoveries as well out of any player in the tournament. And I don't think John Stones has particularly had a great tournament either. So, and he's been managing a left back who's not an actual left back. So he's had a lot of work to do, and I think he's been amazing. England's, we've been built on that defense because even when our attack wasn't quite clicking, we had to try and hold out a lot of 1-goal leads and etc. and try and shut them out. And I think Mark Gay has been excellent.
Fair enough. And you said you had another mention as well, didn't you?
Yeah, so you gotta go for the 41-year-old Pepe too.
That's
Pepe.
exactly.
That's
exactly
you gotta go for the veteran. You gotta go for the assassin himself.
Yeah, Pepe's out of this world, man. How he's been performing that Turkey game, whoa, that was nuts. He could have had the worst moment in the tournament if Šeško would have put that ball in the back of the net.
Yeah, twice.
Time.
Left him.
But considering what he's been doing at his age, and he performed well against Arsenal in the Champions League last season, and he's been outstanding, Pepe.
And was your third choice Saliba?
It was indeed William Saliba.
I was waiting.
I got it. You gotta go with Big Willie.
Yes, well done.
Yeah, because I was expecting you to start there.
France only did get as far as they did because of that defense.
Yeah.
Definitely not their attack.
Yeah, no, he was solid, man. He was solid.
Nah, very good. Just the way that they pretty much silenced Romelu Lukaku as well in one of the most deadest games that I've seen this summer. Incredible.
Man.
And Wajid, what are you saying? Who do you have?
I had Pepe, Gui, and my other sort of left field mention was my other two left field mentions were going to be Akanji and Rudiger, but I think the people T mentioned have actually had a much better tournament than those two. But they were my left field choices.
Yeah, T basically covered it, man. Those three I had in mind. I also obviously would have thrown Leacher into the mix.
Man United tax, but that's fine.
No, absolutely not. We're not doing this. Lisandro Martinez has not been dribbled past the entire tournament.
No, it's not United tax, bro.
This is definitely United tax. Yeah.
He said what?
It's definitely not United tax. He's had a great tournament. They're in the final. They've conceded 1 goal. What the hell, man?
Yeah, but Romero's the one that's played all the games for Argentina.
Romero, boy. Yeah. See him say shush. Yeah. You know, he fully put his finger on his lip when he did that as well, Wajid.
Joy's T, right? He's normally used to people who just say random stuff and don't bother checking the internet. This is the first time he's dealing with 4 people. This is the first time he's dealing with 4 people that check stats and stuff like that and come in slightly prepared, so he doesn't know how to react.
Nah, listen. Who would you rather have in your team, Raj? Leacher or Romero?
I'd rather have. I'd rather, obviously, United tax. I'd rather have Leacher.
There you go.
But I'm trying to keep.
That's enough.
I'm trying to keep this as unbiased as possible. You uncultured swine.
There you go. No, that's enough. You answer my question. Thank you. That's all, Your Honor. That's all.
It's not looking good, bruv.
We'll kick him out. He needs sin bidding. I'll do it. I'll do it this.
Oh,
Yeah, well, Brush, you're used to that. Aren't you? Getting sin bin.
Yeah, I'm very familiar with the sin bin. I don't know if you tuned into KG show earlier, but
Oh,
I got
know
sin bin for wanting a left back.
I did know you had a show today.
So I have one that's a little left field. I'll throw in Derek Cornelius off Canada. I would say this reason why, because I think while we can say about Alfonso Davis and Shuffleberg as well as Kone who've been good on the ball and creating plays, I think Cornelius has had a terrific tournament in terms of just being just a very good center back, just cutting off really just keeping the back line in check. And Canada, I think, really just from the first game against Argentina, they really defensively have been the most like defensively strong that I've seen in this tournament. It's a shame that they couldn't really attack as well as they should have.
So I was like, my pushback to that is I saw that performance in the semi-final. They were pathetic. Even defensively, that first goal for Julian Alvarez, forget the Messi one. That Julian Alvarez defensive, that was a pathetic goal.
It was, and it wasn't his fault though. I mean, to be fair, that was actually a very good ball placed in by Rodrigo De Paul in it.
The brother nearly fell down. That guy had time to go. Pick up some empanadas, then go.
That's crazy.
Then go get cheesecake, then score. That's how much time he had. And I said empanadas because they're native to Argentina. Don't send for me.
I don't know. The sin bin button is definitely triggering for you, brother. I can't lie, yeah. But well, that's my kind of honorable mention. But I'm also leaning into Pepe, honestly, because I think Pepe, for his age, I do agree with T that listen, he's been, I don't know what his secret is, but his age, he's still putting in quality performances. You have to give him his flowers. So, are you man saying Pepe then?
Yeah, I don't have a problem with Pepe, man. Obviously, it might have been slightly different had Sheshko finished his dinner, but he didn't.
I think T wants Mark Gui.
Yeah, I do want him in there. Yeah.
I was thinking of Emmerich Port too. Also does deserve a shout, but other than that, I guess it depends, right? Because since there's two spots, I would probably say either Romero or Licha, and then.
I was going to go one Copa, 1 Euro, but I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
That we mentioned, Copa, I don't really mind, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think is Pepe's had a good tournament because in the final, I'd go Mark Gui. You can't overlook that. You can't overlook that.
Yeah, the fact that he's got to the final as well, innit? So
you can't.
Yeah, because when I did it, I had Licha and Saliba, but the people in the final, man, they've taken us all the way.
100%. I can't overlook that. They might have had better tournaments, but
But you also, Waj, you have to look at it. Like, you're not going to put any England attacker in there, honestly, are you?
No. I don't have a single England attacker in there at all.
There you go. Yeah. So, and a big reason why we're there is because of our defense.
Yeah, absolutely. No,
in that case, then Saliba deserves a shout. I would say probably between Saliba and Gui.
I'd go. Like I said, I'd go Gui because of the final stats. Final stats.
But is it harsh though then to leave out Saliba for Pepe?
Well, the thing is though, Brush. Like I listen, I love him. You know, what I mean, he had a great tournament of all, but you can't leave out the fact that that England, they are in the final, so that kind of takes him down.
And it's good, and it's his first tournament as well, man.
Yeah,
so it's big. It's a big thing.
Like the big thing in England was how will England cope without Maguire? Because however Maguire's been for Manchester United, for England, like he's been undroppable. So with all that, you can't Sorry, go on, Tim.
And then also the fact that he's got a dysfunctional team in front of him, and to the left of him. That's where he's not had a left back.
That is a severe understanding, Gopi. So we're all in agreement. Gui goes in.
Yeah. Big Mark.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I don't mind it. Our friends over at Eagle Eye Football are probably getting activated over
Oh
these.
yeah,
players.
they are fully activated at this moment. Yeah, shout out to the homies over there, Eagle Eye Football.
I think Crystal Palace should be aiming for Europe, man, with
that. But that is the last England player that's in this side. As a spoiler alert for anyone.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh man,
I'll give some honorable mentions, but not anyone.
Yeah.
Same with me. I think definitely you'll be hearing more English players, but yeah, I don't think they're gonna be in here. Sorry.
You're definitely hearing Kobe Mainu from me, so I'm just gonna throw that out there.
So the other player for the Copa, I said Cornelius. Who you meant saying for the Copa? I know two of the Man United Mandem said Licha, but
the butcher.
Well, I actually said.
You said Romero.
I said Romero.
You said Romero.
I'm with Wajid. I'm with Romero.
I'm trying to be as unbiased as possible here.
Would you make the case for Hinsipe as well from Ecuador? Even though he kind of played left back as well.
Finals tax. They've conceded the
one
least amount.
One goal, bro.
Yeah, they've conceded the least amount, regardless of the run they've had and who they've played. You can take that to the side. They've conceded.
But Hincafe has been great as well, though. Like I should point out.
Yeah.
But I think, he's played majority of the tournament at left back, not a centre back. That's my only. That would have been my only thing. So if you're gonna put him in, you'd have put him over Cucurella. But it's got Romero's played all the games. I think did Licha get dropped for one?
Mm-hmm.
Don't hold me to that. Let me check.
I've seen Leach, and you got to remember, like Romero, and not just that, Leach has been subbed as well a couple of times.
Yeah,
because of obviously coming back from an injury and that. So being very good.
Ronald Arrojo.
He did not. Wasn't it one game? He didn't particularly play that well.
And hasn't he been injured? Didn't he get? He didn't even play the last game because he was injured, wasn't he?
Yeah, in the semi he did get injured. It was a bit of a scared one. He got into a bit of a troubling injury that he had. I believe it was against Brazil. I think that was the injury. Manchectioner, I think that was it. I don't want to prefer Licha past tense. Okay. So I say Licha Romero. Prefer Licha because he has not been tripled since. Okay.
So currently, there's 2 votes for Licha, 2 votes for Romero. Will, you got the finals. You've
got the deciding vote, my friend.
So 2
and
votes.
It doesn't have to be Copper, by the way. If you prefer one of the Euro defenders, you can just double up on that.
2-2.
No, it has to be. Look, we can't do this. Yeah, we can't do it.
I mean, it might even out elsewhere, innit? You never know.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to send Benny for that. So man said, yeah, I don't. It doesn't have to be Copa. Is man mad? Like, is he serious right now? No.
Might even itself out elsewhere.
Will, you got the final? Will, you got the final say?
All right.
It's like choosing between a spice of tender.
But if he does pick one, I'm gonna have to ask for a request. I'll let you know. I'll let you know if I need a request. And Rush knows exactly what I'm about to say.
It's like one place for Tottenham and then one place for United. This is bad. This is like choosing between Biden and choosing between Trump, fam. This is bad for me. The lesser of 2 evils, bud.
We all know you're voting Trump, so like,
fam.
I don't understand why you put that.
I mean, there's only one competent person. Well, I say competent. One that actually is coherent.
One that's not suffering from Alzheimer's live.
Yeah.
Okay.
One that doesn't mistake the Ukrainian president for the Russian one.
That's funny, I can't lie. All right. I'm probably gonna have to say Licha in it.
Okay, if you're gonna put in Leacher, can you move Mark Gay over, please?
Oh
I
my
beg.
god. Oh my god.
I can't. Yeah.
Oh my god.
And all is right with the world.
Because we did this on Realist stream and it still upsets me.
Yeah. I forget about that one. I had to go
I
correct it
can't
afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So where are we?
And the hot mess with Jude Bellingham that day, T. Oh,
So where are we moving him, team?
still haunts me.
Swap him and Leacher.
Swap him and Martinez.
Okay.
There we go. Good lad.
That's disgusting. That's disgusting.
You know, T. This is a the upper echelon level of perviness. You know.
No. What would have been disgusting was to not correct that.
Yeah, 100% brush. Yo,
It would have been a travesty.
when we did that on Realist stream, it bugged me the whole way. You can't take it seriously when you've got a left-footed player playing on the right and a right-footed player playing on the left.
I hate you, both.
I
hate you, both.
Any squad builder that I see that in, I'm like, yeah, forget it.
Shout out to Realist. You know what I mean? Of course. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, as it stands, we have finished the back five. We do have Emi Martinez in goal. We do have Daniel Munoz. We have Mark Gui. We have Licha Martinez, and we do have Cucurella as the back four. So we're done with our defense, done with the goalkeeper. Mandem, let's switch over to our midfield.
Wait. First, we need to decide the formation now.
Then we could sort that out later on, man, because this is the bit that's going to decide that after this next round of selections.
I hate you so much.
Like Father Lex. That's crazy. All right. Midfield. I think this is when things get very interesting. So shall we stick with the defensive midfielder? I will say Ugarte from Uruguay. I think he gets a fair shot.
So this, for me, I'm not going to lie to you. My whole midfield, my shortlist consists mainly of Euros players.
That's fine. Yeah. Shout him out, though, Brush. Go for it.
Yeah, obviously, bloody Rodri is always there, in it. He's just always
100%.
Just amazing. Like what is there left to be said about the dude? Another guy from Spain who's really impressed me this tournament is Fabian Ruiz. So those two stood out for me. Obviously, Mr. Three Lungs and N'Golo Kante is worth an honourable mention, and then young 100%. Kobe's been doing his thing as well.
Yep. I'm with you. And then if he played more minutes, maybe by the end of it, after the final, we might say Dani Olmo in there too.
Well, yeah. See, this is the thing. This is we'll get to that later on in it, because I might have gone a bit pervy and used him as a false nine.
Brother.
Hold on.
Brother.
Well, actually, this is actually technically why I wanted to go 4-2-3-1, and then
What's that? Nah. You came
Brush, you're moving mad with that. You're gonna put him as a false nine.
I don't know, man. I had to find a way to fit Olmo in there, man. Somehow. But, yeah.
For me, it's between Ugarte and Conte.
Not Rodri, no.
It's because there was that crazy start for Conte before they conceded 2, which was he'd been on the pitch 500 minutes for France during the tournament, and they hadn't conceded a goal while he was on the pitch. And I understand like Rodri's Rodri, but fam, you've literally that's literally what 4 and a bit games and no one's scored past you. That's a mad statistic. And also, I was sick and tired of hearing all the English commentators going, "Oh, he still got it." Like the brother went to Saudi Arabia and lost all his football abilities. I got so bored of that stuff.
So, I got 2 additional names for at least for the Euros. Even though they were out early on, Nicolo Barella and Hakan Chanalulu. What you man saying?
Nope.
No, for me. The reason being Italy. Yeah, Barella was one of their better players. We haven't even mentioned Calafiori, mainly for that similar reason.
And he was banned as well in the final game. It was all very underwhelming.
Yeah.
And Çalhanoğlu wasn't really a deep lying player for Turkey. He was
And Waj,
more-
I seen a lot of Turkish fans who were like, when he was missing, which one? The Austria game. It was
Austria
like,
game.
I think we performed better.
Yeah.
Without Hakan Çalhanoğlu.
Yeah.
We haven't even mentioned any Austrian players. That's kind of mad.
Because they got knocked out in the first knockout stage, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
They had a good group stage. That's it.
Yeah.
Let me see. All right. Well, Santi, he's still processing his thoughts. So let's see. Oh wait, what about Tony Cruz, man? Them his last tournament.
Again, I thought he was better in the group stage than he was in the knockouts.
I'll be honest. I just think he was a long ball merchant this tournament, and they were just hyping him up because it was his last. No, it was more hype because look all
it's the last hurrah, isn't it?
Because it's his last hurrah. Yeah.
There's definitely an element of that.
Yeah. All right.
His last dance, I guess you can say.
Cheers, bro. Cheers, brush. I'm glad someone agreed. On that. Because there were people shouting him for player of the
Ballon d'Or potentially.
Yeah, Ballon d'Or player of the
depending on
tournament.
how far Germany got.
Yeah, I'm like, what are we doing, man? Like, what are we doing?
For the Copa America, man, this might seem a little biased, but out of all the bunch out of all, like most of them stink, but I think one of them actually was somewhat decent. I will say it was Tyler Adams for the United States.
Okay, well, sorry, I'm gonna stop you right there. There's no American getting in here. There's no need for an honorable.
I don't know. No honorable. Yeah, I'm with you, Waj.
So listen,
this is what I mean. For this category, so difficult, man. I think just even the players that we named, there's no one beating them in it.
You
didn't get out the group, bro.
You lost the Panama who got smoked 5-0 by Colombia. Like what? I don't want to mention no. The only time I will now want to hear America is 2026 World Cup. That's it.
Look, I mean, is it wrong for me to be, an American patriot and just say one quality that we have?
Yes, it is wrong for you to be an American patriot.
Nothing wrong.
And there goes the monetization.
I had to shut that down real quick.
Okay. All right. All jokes aside, what about Lerma from Colombia? I think he gets a shout. I think he's done pretty well so far this tournament.
Came in clutch as well, innit, with the goal.
Mm-hmm. And I think Crystal Palace fans will definitely agree.
Are we really gonna have 3 Crystal Palace players?
Mad.
No.
To be fair though, listen.
For me, it's very difficult in it to see past Rodri, innit?
It's just honorable mentions.
Honorable mention.
Yeah.
I think, and to be fair though, the Palace players they've been doing really well. Throughout both tournaments.
So the worst thing is brushing tier right for this to work. It's got to be 4-2-3-1. I hear myself.
It depends who the rest of the midfield is.
But it does depend on the rest, though. So you're good for the time.
Because Joyce, I'm just thinking about it. There's been Ugarte, there's been Rodri, there's been Conte, there's been Kiko Valverde, right? And none of them fit in the 10 because I already know who my 10 and like my front man are completely decided in my head. So it's got
the 2 wide men are probably the easiest.
Yeah. So it only works for 4-2-3. I hate myself.
Also, I'm definitely voting for Rodri in there.
Yeah. He's a shoe-in, man.
Big goal against Georgia too. They were down.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
You're forgetting about.
He scored the equalizer, didn't he?
Yeah. And if they go into half time at 1-0, like I know it finished 4-1 in the end. Oh yeah, games change, man. Games change based on
that. He's right. I forgot about that.
I don't know if this will make it easier if we after this one if we just knock out the left and right wingers.
How about this? Wait, what?
Yeah, I don't know if it will make it easier if we just knock out the left and right wingers after the Rodri pick. Would that help you in formation and how you see the rest of it going?
So you want to go for like a diamond?
No, I'm just saying if we just pick the left and right wingers, the rest of it might make sense.
I mean, whatever. I mean, whatever suits you, man. Honestly, because I feel like I mean, once we select our players, I mean, we can sort out the just the formation, like you know, didn't it? So we're saying, I mean, because you know what, I kind of see what Wajid is talking about, because there's so many good midfielders that actually played well on both tournaments, and I guess if we do have two DMs, damn, that 4-2-3-1, that means we have one sole striker. Fuck.
I already know. The thing is, I already know who. For me, my number 10 and my striker are like.
I already know who mine are.
So,
but okay. Let's just sort this midfield out real quickly. So some of you men are saying Rodri.
No, I agree with the rest of them. It's Rodri.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I agree with the Brush and T Rodri, because I forgot about the goal against Georgia.
Okay. Let's see.
And there's already too many copper people who are my liking anyway. So this copper agenda is not running. So there's got to be some Euro people in here now.
So you know what? I think, and we'll take Santi's silence as a Rodri pick. So we'll go. we will go with Rodri. Let's see. And you know, yeah, we do need some European players in here because we have like. Yeah. All right. So Rodri in the mid. So we need two more. We need a box to box, and we do need a number 10. I guess you can say.
I'm feeling Wajid though. Wajid has convinced me of Kante.
Really?
Yeah.
It's the thing is, the irony is you convinced me with the Rodri because of the goal on the finals tax.
Yeah.
So, and because they beat at the end, the Spanish beat the French in the semi-final, like, you know, can't overlook that, unfortunately. So,
but with the Kante thing though, like, he was so good from the first game onwards, and I feel like they were just dysfunctional up front. It's their issue.
He was unreal. Like, I think the French defensive, there was nothing wrong with the French defensive, like you guys have already said. All their problems were Mbappe didn't show up, Griezmann was awful, whoever they played at the 9, just
around missing chances.
Kolo Muani being Kolo Muani, and Rabiot just Rabiot just trash, man. Just pure hot.
Have you noticed as well a little bit with Spain, like they against France and Germany, they still conceded chances in those games. Like Fulkrug, Kai Havertz both had 3 chances each.
Shout out to King Kai for that disaster class in that game.
Oh, the amount of chances he had, man! Everything kept falling to him. Poor guy, man.
Yeah.
Fulkrug was not good as well, Bo. He
just had an absolute mare.
Yeah, but at least Fulkrug was scoring when he came off the bench. There was no penalty merchants, and he didn't miss an open net when the ball rolled out to him. I don't care if it was from 30 yards or not. The guy had options.
So we're saying Kante, huh?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Okay, yeah. Go on.
I was gonna throw in. Man, really? I mean, I guess I was gonna say Rodrigo de Paul from Argentina. I think he's. I mean, I was hoping to expect either Moises Caicedo or Enzo Fernandez to do something decent in this tournament, but they've really disappointed me. And I was hoping that, like I said, international level, they would maybe elevate themselves after their shambolic seasons.
I think you're slightly harsh on Caicedo. I think Caicedo's been okay.
Yeah, Caicedo's been fine.
Yeah,
you think so?
I think De Paul's a good shout. You know, because this tournament, they pretty much their game plan has just been to gather around Messi and try and carry him.
But then
De Paul is the guy who's just there, bro. He's just
De Paul's basically He's basically been like the true 10 in that team.
Yeah,
Messi,
and Messi's bum chub is there, bro,
yeah,
for everything.
it's there just to get.
Wait, are we still talking about the defensive midfield? Because then I'd be going between DePaul and McAllister. I'd be going McAllister for Argentina. I think McAllister's been better.
No, McAllister's been incredible. That's actually a great shot as well. But I think overall influence within the team, I guess within that midfield, I would probably have to be more lenient towards Rodrigo. Well, I'm sorry, Rodrigo DePaul personally. Yes.
For me, is Kante Rodri are clear, and then everyone else is like in category B. For me personally, it's between Rodri and Kante for who gets the position. I don't think there's been a Copa defensive midfielder that's been on the level of those two.
Yeah, that's what I mean, Wajid. When I was doing it, the midfield, it was predominantly European, man.
Yeah,
it pretty much. Yeah, I mean, really, like the only
I don't see a problem with Rodri and Kante in the same team. And even for that third spot, I was thinking, ooh, like depending on formation, what do we do, man? Fabian Ruiz, Dani Olmo, there's options.
I'm going. That my number 10 is James Rodriguez. Like, there's no question for me.
James has been in
James is definitely in.
James is in. James has been incredible.
He's probably been the player of the Copa.
I agree.
He's probably
definitely deserves that shout.
He's probably been the player over the two tournaments, to be perfectly honest.
So we're saying. So I mean, for me, if I was going to include pretty much Rodri in this, be Rodri, then I know I'll put DePaul, and then I was going to say James. But you might are wanting to include Kante as well, which I think is a fair shout as well. I think Kante has been exceptional throughout the Euros.
Just change it to 4-2-3-1 right now.
We're really gonna have to, because we can't do the 4-3-3, man. You know what? I think we're gonna
just change it right now, and then I'm gonna go and bleach my skin in the shower because I feel disgusting.
Maybe I should start calling myself the Masai, like a certain South African we know. Black Vic.
Please don't. Please don't. I already as a man in banking and finance, I already can't deal with people's mathematics in there. I don't need anything extra.
So we have Rodri and Kante, and obviously in the 10 we're gonna have, this is the thing I don't like about this team. So I tried to do this, I think, the other day, and they don't have James Rodriguez into the database.
Oh wow, that's a violation.
Have you tried just Rodriguez?
Yeah, I tried Rodriguez as well. And
it's not Rodriguez wrong, first of all.
Shut up, T.
Nah.
Shut up, T. Well, you see what I'm saying, though.
Have you tried just James?
Let's find out. See. Oh my god.
Yeah, it seems like you're right though. No, James Rodriguez.
Bro,
that's a violation.
That's a violation against James, What the hell? Well, James does play in the Brazilian league.
Yeah, seems like they have no Brazilian league players. Like, this is like FIFA, bro. What is this?
You know what? We're gonna have to leave this blank then, because we're gonna pretend that James is there. And
you're gonna have to Photoshop him in afterwards.
Photoshop James in.
Yes.
I want the graphics underneath as well. Like they've done here with Kante, France, the flag. I need all that. Don't be half-assing your Photoshop.
Nah, to all the Colombian fans, this is nothing against James. Yeah, you're going to blame it on these guys' fan base, or this guy's database, bro. But
this is solely on whoever's responsible for this website. So
exactly. So midfield is covered so far. Kante, Rodri, and James in the 10. Now we just have to do the left, the right, and our sole striker. Gentlemen,
can I go for first with the left and
of
right?
course, T.
Because I want
Of course, T.
I'm sure no one's gonna go against it. In Lamine Yamal on the right and Luis Diaz on the left.
You mean Yamal on the right?
That's
Huh?
exactly
Honorable
what I-
mention for Nico Williams on the left. No,
Yeah.
Nico should get one. I'm
yeah,
surprised you
Lamine
didn't
Yamal.
say-
No arguments at all. The kid should be just finished with his GCSEs and relaxing, man. And he's getting his team to a Euro final at 16. It's a madness.
100%. I think the kid has been very good too. That incredible goal that he did against Rams fam. Wow.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised, T. I'm surprised you didn't put Saka in this as well.
Yeah,
Saka's
honorable
not-
mention. What?
Nah, Saka's not been good though, man. He's had one good game. It's not been good though.
Now Saka for me hasn't been up to par. I think this season, this tournament, it's been having.
The last two games were decent. He was very good against Switzerland, man of the match, definitely, and then was decent against Netherlands.
I think overall, though, I think it's been mid for Saka. I expect a little bit more. Some you can say you can blame it on Southgate tax, but yeah. But yeah, I had no complaints when it comes to Yamal being a right wing. What you meant saying?
Yeah.
I don't
shoe.
I don't disagree with anything T just said. Just Diaz and actually no. I think it's between Gakpo and Diaz on that side.
True.
Because Gakpo is top. He is top scorer of the tournament. Joint top scorer.
I just think I love how Diaz plays as well for Colombia. He just looks like a different.
He's been incredible,
animal.
Diaz. Yes,
Different
It's a shame he can't add goals to his game in it. I think people would look at him differently if he could.
If he had goals, he'd be one of the best wingers in the world.
Yeah, without a shadow of a doubt.
I think if you put him as more like a 10, I think down the line he might. If you were to play like a 10 instead of like a winger, I think he'd be one of the best.
He plays street football, man. It's so good to watch.
Trust.
He's so good. Yes, the way he dribbles passes is just crazy.
Mhm.
You can tell that man been playing futsal all of his life. You know what I mean?
It's got that Alexis Sanchez type of vibe without the goals.
Yes. Speaking of Sanchez, did you see on Twitter?
Yeah, with him in an Arsenal shirt. Yo, I'll never forget from his interview when he said, as soon as he stepped into the Man United training ground, he asked his agent, "Can I go back to Arsenal?
Can I cancel the contract?"
Because he didn't know in it the hot mess he was walking into, man.
Yeah.
Manchectioner, I think you wanted to say a few words as well.
Yeah. I was just probably just to step away real quick, but yeah, it looks like I agree with the lineup on screen so far. I'd probably I don't know. I don't see James Rodriguez on the 10.
Oh, we couldn't find him on the system, bro. He's there.
Okay.
He's a shoe. Literally, Santi, we were saying he's probably been the best player of the tournament.
Yeah.
Of the Copa. Yeah.
Hands down. I think it's like 6 or 7 assists.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Six assists. He has been the Colombian attack.
Yeah.
Crab just bust hearing that name. Okay.
Oh, Sanchez?
Nah, Yamal.
Yamal.
and somewhere right now, Vibes is punching a wall.
So for the left, here's a name. I'm sorry, Waj, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, like, on the left, like, I agree with T when it comes to Diaz, but for me it's between him and Gakpo personally.
Oh, I'm all right with that. I'm all right with the Gakpo going in.
Yeah. Would you guys make a case for Vinicius Jr.?
Nope.
No.
Not at all.
No.
He had one good game.
Paraguay. And we saw that.
Yeah.
And the goal that he's the 2 goals. Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's not. This is man. This isn't no FIFA team of the tournament where they're trying to sell packs.
Yeah.
No. Doesn't deserve
Fair enough.
Chance. Don't know how he's in that FIFA team. It's nuts.
Yeah, well, it's the same as Mbappe and Messi being.
I'm Bellingham.
I'm
Yeah.
Bellingham. Oh, and KDB.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, there goes that case has been thrown out the window.
Will, would you like to put Christian Pulisic there?
Hell no. What the fuck would I want to put that? What the fuck would I want to do that?
The American Messi, you know,
One of the best players in the world.
He's the same.
You say American Messi.
He's the same. He's the same as LeBron James. He's the LeBron James of soccer.
Anyways, you see, in this channel, yeah, we can't take, we're not gonna take a, delusion, fam. Man saying I'm, LeBron James a soccer fam. That's crazy.
Is that not what was said on the show in America? Was it not in America that said that? I didn't say that. I'm just quoting what was said.
I know. You're just quoting, fam. It's crazy, fam, that we are gassing up that guy. That guy's not. I mean, he's all right, but he's not that. He's not world class.
I'm
no, like in all honesty, for me, I would probably say Nico. I think Nico Williams probably should get the shout. I think he's been incredible for Spain.
I will say with Nico, I do think he has been a little overgassed though.
You think so?
Yeah. I do think he has been, because I don't think he's particularly great against Croatia. He had that game against Italy where he was outstanding.
How they didn't batter Italy in that game, I don't know. The scoreline did them no justice.
I mean, that was everyone missing chances, wasn't it? That wasn't just Nico Williams. That was Morata missed a Yamal missed one. They all missed.
Yeah, so for me, initially I had Nico Williams in there, but I've got no qualms with Luis Diaz. He's been great as well.
My vote goes to Cody Gakpo.
Yeah.
Cody Gakpo. Okay. Oh wait.
Is there a case to be made to stick Gakpo up front?
No, because my friend man's Lautaro Martinez and it's not.
Fair enough.
What about that Swiss Donny? His name was Vargas, who played at left wing, who got man of the match.
I liked him.
Yeah, he was actually pretty good as well.
Has he been better than the players we mentioned?
No, I wouldn't say he was better than what we mentioned, but I think he does get like honorable mention. I would say. I think
I'm happy to. I think Wajid convinced me with a Gakpo, because I don't want too many players that are just in the final as well, because I think that's a good results-based analysis.
And he's currently joint
top goal scorer.
He's currently joint top scorer at the Euros, man.
Yeah,
very true.
Yeah. With the Georgian Donny.
That was going to be my next one. Cavadona.
No,
he was poor. He had
honorable mention.
Hasn't done enough.
Honorable mention, yeah, fine. But
honorable mention wise, Arda Güler, man, one to watch out for in the future.
Okay.
What about Phil Foden?
I mean, if you're watching Petball, then yeah.
Real Madrid's stockpile of youth.
It's disgusting, isn't it? It's like they're playing Football Manager in real life, bro.
It's like they are what Chelsea think they are.
Yeah.
I don't even know where Güler gets in that. So I don't even know if Güler for me is gonna feel like Isco was at Real Madrid, where he's just there as a luxury.
100%.
Basically. And he's
Güler's also another mention too.
Odegaard-esque.
Listen, Ada, if you're listening, there's a spot in Manchester, like to
City.
replace.
Yeah. City. I hear it. Yeah.
Nah.
The actual side of Manchester, where unlike the red side of London, where they don't know what a trophy tastes like, you actually win stuff.
No.
The Emirates FA Cup, the one that's named after us because we won it so many times. That one.
You mean the one where your team was so shit, your team was so shameless that they hadn't made the final, that they had to send out a tweet to say we've still won it the most because you guys didn't win anything this year. You mean that one?
We got the FA Community Shield in our back pocket.
That's disgusting. That is disgusting.
English Super.
See, that's shameless. That's
disgusting. That's disgusting.
Sin bin yourself.
Nah. Don't do that. Don't fall for this pressure.
That's disgusting.
Guler, yeah. If you want to go to a team that actually has structure, yeah, and not to go to a
Listen. Talking
Well,
of structure,
that
that's
actually
exactly what we've got Old
has a
Trafford right now.
waterfall. Once you come over to
Exactly.
the Emirates.
If you yes. Does your stadium have a waterfall? No. Well then, sit down.
But why would we have? But why would we even want a waterfall? fam?
Hashtag the theatre of wet dreams.
Hashtag the OnlyFans stadium.
But no, seriously though, Mandem. So I think Guler has had a great tournament, though. You don't think that
Yes.
he does get a fair shot though into this team? Would you
Into
put
this
him
team,
maybe-
no, but only because like the names we've got in there and they're truly elite in it. But shout out to the kid though, man. He's got a bright future.
So honorable mention then.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's fair. All right. So left wing. I forget who we're saying.
Gakpo.
My vote.
Gakpo? Okay.
Cody Gakpo. Yeah.
Okay. I'm in no complaints with that.
Just think we don't know. It's true.
There he is. Okay. And we'll just pretend this is James Rodriguez. And just to recap for those who are watching this here on YouTube as well, on X, we do have Kante, Rodri, Yamal. This is James Rodriguez because for some reason they're kind of biased against the good brother. And we also have Cody Gakpo here as well. Now, we are talking about the number 9. Shall we discuss it? I think for me, number 1 should be the goal. I think who I believe is the leading goal scorer for the Copa America this time around. It is Lautaro Martinez.
Yep.
Crab, I hope you're listening.
Is that another crab special? Is it?
Nah, just mad disrespect on Serie A and Lautaro in general. So
yeah. So Crab, Simbin yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not gonna have you to hate you.
We did a stream a little while ago, Waj, where we were doing top 10 players in Europe for the season, and not too many of us had Martinez in there.
Yeah,
he was the.
You see, Crab is not cultured.
He was top bagsman in Serie A.
I know. I think me and Will might have been the only ones that had it.
He was literally player of the tour. He was literally player of the year. What we doing?
Yeah.
If only you were there, Waj. Yeah. If only you were there, fam.
Yeah,
he needs to get rushed. He needs to get rushed.
For me, it's Lautaro Martinez. Okay, he's not scored in the knockouts, but it's been his goals in the group stages that sent him forward. Man still top bagsman in the Copa, and yeah, I can't unless you guys can think of.
Nah, seriously, Raj, I think you've hit the nail on the head, bro. That's the standout choice.
That's
there's not been many great strikers in these tournaments, man.
No, Lautaro is just a freaking machine. El Toro, fam. Like,
my honorable mention is Solomon Rondon for Venezuela. Honorable mention, but Lautaro is the guy.
I hear you. You know, Rondon. I think he does get a shout even for his age. Shout out to the Manchectioner who just came back. I think for his age, still being able to score goals. Yeah. And
look at this hater in the comments. He just can't do shit at World Cups. Well, at least he won a World Cup. Really.
Yeah, exactly. At least he won a World Cup, though, realist. Yeah. I mean, what has Prince Harry or any of your strikers have done, fam?
Where's your star boy Mbappe this tournament, huh? What did he do, realist?
Manchecutioner, just in case you didn't hear, we're debating the striker, and I've gone Lautaro Martinez.
Yeah, you have to.
Will agrees. I think Brush also agrees.
Yeah.
No, we also do need to have the conversation. What is going on with the Euros, and why is your top scorer Mr. Own Goal? What's going on there?
There's been something like 11 own goals or something.
Yeah. I thought it was
it's crazy.
The most entertaining competition in the world.
Yeah.
But that was years ago, realist. We're talking about the here and now, though, fam. What has he done in this tournament?
Yeah, but Manchecutioner, I know what you're saying about own goals, but at least my family can go to a Euros game and not get assaulted by players.
Low blow. That was disgusting scenes. By the
Nah,
way.
you know what? Yeah,
Disgusting
Waj.
scenes.
Nah. You're itching just to get a sim bin for that,
No,
fam.
hang on. But just quickly, has anyone seen the commentary of the game? Has anyone seen the American commentary?
Absolute violation.
Because when Darwin Nunes went up onto the bench, up into the stand, he threw a punch and he missed the punch, and the guy goes, "Seems like Latoro can't hit the target on and off the pitch," and I lost.
He don't.
Yeah, no, it was ridiculous. Ridiculous commentary.
No, that's crazy commentary.
That's
Yeah.
a violation, you know.
Yeah. On a serious note, though, I'm glad him and his family are okay, and
Yeah,
absolutely they need to do
Oh, yeah,
something to
Yeah.
fix that, man. It's you can't have that at games. It's disgusting.
Off the pitch issues has been rampant in the Copa America too.
It's
Mm.
kind of a cultural thing over there, isn't it?
They need
Copa America, man. It's pretty much.
No. It's the Americans.
no, seriously.
It's not just a
But
Copa thing.
It's not really just the Americans, fam. It's really though. If you look at the Copa America in general, I mean, Santi will pretty much know this as well. Historically, you know that those games can get very much aggressive though. Like the
Very
passion that
violent.
they get very violent. It's pretty much a Royal Rumble tournament, fam. So really, when you see
aren't big enough either, apparently.
No, well, at least with this tournament, yes, the pitches they weren't big enough because they're playing on practically NFL stadiums.
Yeah, but
So
majority of those stadiums that they're playing are World Cups are going to be World Cup stadiums as well.
That's what I'm saying, man.
They've been test runs. Santa Clara, the Hard Rock Stadium, NRG. They're playing the final in New Jersey, aren't they? In MetLife Stadium.
Yeah.
They're all World Cup sites.
And the pitch quality. I remember when we played a preseason game against Barcelona, man. That pitch was not good at the MetLife.
Well, we lost Kobe and Ahmad at the start of last year because of those pitches at the start of the pitches because of the pitches in America.
Yeah.
Why the final is not in the Azteca, I have no idea. Flipping Americans.
Money in it.
Yeah.
And
also
they
with
can
the
charge more money in America.
Yeah.
Sorry. Will, you were saying?
No. Go ahead.
No, I mean, this is really it's really just their money, right? They have even though their stadiums, the infrastructure is not there, so it'll be interesting to see how they prepare for the World Cup. Now, yeah, you're right. NRG it's turf, and they just laid out grass on top of it for the Copa America, and I mean, to me that's still unacceptable, especially for a big of a event as the World Cup. Now, I mean, I think too, like off the pitch issues just kind of happen everywhere. I mean, no, not throwing shots at anybody, but I thought it was actually funny. I saw on Twitter the other day, 2 England fans were scrapping until they realized that they're both England fans.
Yeah, but Manchecutioner, that's just England fans. That's literally just England fans.
Isn't that not Europeans?
No. That's just England. Honestly, that's just England fans.
But then, if we're seeing, I mean, I did see that the England fans when they, I think what England and the Netherlands, or what was it? They were like at a bar, and there's like a full on, like they were just throwing beers or whatever.
Yeah,
and someone.
That's just English fans abroad. Like nothing to see here. We've been doing that since
right.
the 80s. I mean, and Brush can tell you about the 1920s and the 1910s when they were doing that.
Nah, man.
I always say this like there was only a couple of years between me and Brush as well.
Catching match strays, Brush.
That's all good, man. I've embraced the name Gramps in it. That's me.
This Donnie, yeah, it's just taking liberties. Didn't America get knocked out in the group stage and the ones hosting? Bro, we're not even talking about the US. We're talking about Argentina, fam. Talking about Lautaro. You know what I mean? He's won a World Cup, best striker right now at the moment. And what has Mbappe done so far in the Euros? He's done nothing.
Is Lautaro missing from the database too?
If he does, no.
He can't be. He's not. He's playing in Europe. Yeah.
If he is, then I'm gonna say
there he is.
if he was missing, then I was gonna run a huge agenda on Realist. Yeah, probably hacking it into the system. So this is the team. I'm gonna run it down. We have Emi Martinez starting in goal. We have Daniel Munoz. We have Mark Gui, Licha Martinez, and we have Marco Corella as the defense. In midfield, it is the group of N'Golo Kante, Rodri, Lamine Yamal, James Rodriguez, and Cody Gakpo. And up front with the sole striker, it will be Lautaro Martinez. Now, this is where this is where things get a bit dicey. Team captain. Who will be the team captain?
Ooh. Is James captain?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's the captain of the
James is captain.
Jamaica, or not Jamaica, Colombia side.
I wish. I wish.
They wish.
Yeah, James Rodriguez.
That's the most Jamaican name I've ever heard.
Yeah.
James.
James Rodriguez, fam.
Yeah, that was my
Manager
man.
of the tournament. Or
Oh,
managers.
we have to. That's right. We have to get to the manager. Yes, I think this is it, right? Or
One of them. You'll find it eventually.
where do we? How do I get to the manager part?
I forgot. Click on anything. Yeah, click on that.
No.
That's that
Hell
FIFA
no.
card. That is. Nah.
Okay. Well, okay. In post, I'll probably put the picture of the manager in it. But oh wait, no, wait, hold on. Is it display manager?
Display manager. There you
There
go.
we go. There we go. Never mind. All right, we're cooking something here. Who are we saying should be the manager then?
Oh, De La Fuente. Luis De La Fuente. All the scrutiny that he was under going into this tournament. Oh, basically, they treat him like Southgate, bro. They treat him like Southgate because he was the under-21s manager originally. Coming in, oh, this ain't good enough. He's not playing our football that we're known for, the tiki-taka possession.
Yeah, they weren't happy with him, were they? Or his reputation and that.
The
'cause they were,
hardest side of the
yeah.
draw in a difficult group, won every single game.
Well, until tomorrow. Haha.
No, they're winning tomorrow. They're winning tomorrow.
Would
Nah,
you
listen,
guys
I need
say?
that bank holiday, man. Well.
you
Guess
guys-
who woke up? Man like Sleeping Beauty.
Well, look at this. I was gonna say, what about Marcelo?
Right.
Marcelo Bielsa.
Well, you need to read comments before you put them on the screen.
Grouped in your holy crap! Oh, okay, I did not see that. Shout out to Vibes. Ugh.
Right? Just instead of just going comment, read the comment first and see if it's safe to put it on the screen. Okay.
I didn't really. I had to.
Yeah,
I have to
go
remember
on,
that. Yeah,
Sam.
I may have to filter some of these comments, fam. You know what I mean?
You do that.
Vibes Kardashian, you'll have to go rewatch the stream and find out why Pepe didn't get in. It was discussed.
He's not watching this stream.
But Mandem. So, any case for Marcelo Bielsa? I think he coached a great Uruguayan team. It's a shame that they didn't get to the final.
For me, it'd have been Néstor Lorenzo, the Colombian manager.
From Colombia, yes. Néstor Lorenzo, yeah.
I think it's between those two, what Waj said and T.
Because I think the Colombians have scored the most goals, and obviously there's that 5-0 you got, but they have scored the most goals
They
in the tournament.
destroyed Panama. This is the same Panamanian team that, you know what? I don't even want to mention it. But anyway, Manchectioner.
It's all right. Jurgen Klopp. I heard you're linked to Jurgen Klopp, right? How did that go?
Yeah. So I think
Anyway,
perhaps Bielsa is a good shout just because of kind of everything that he had to deal with, right? I know, kind of going back to the whole scrap and stuff, and I think he did a really good job of calling out the media.
I agree, 100%.
Okay, like this is, you guys need to be focusing on certain things. He did a really good job coaching. I feel like that Uruguay side, they have a good team. but the way that he had him playing up into the Copa America and kind of the performances throughout definitely made us believe like it was going to be, they were going to win it. So I think that's a good shout because of that. You know, at the same time, Colombia's by far been surprised of the tournament, so Colombia is a really good shout as well.
Shout out to
And
Rafael.
also, serious question: the Manchecutioner, are you currently in the toilet?
I am not. No, I'm trying. My headset's acting up, so I'm trying to.
It was mad because you disappeared for like 5-10 minutes, and then all of a
yeah.
sudden you reappear and echo.
See, comment here from Rafael reads fiction. Shout out to you. Bielsa's team could not create any danger against a 10-man Colombian side.
No, that's unfair. They had chances. They just had died with Nunez up front making the decisions. That's the problem. There's at least two chances I remember that Nunez should have scored.
Yeah, he should have buried it, man.
Yeah.
Like I remember vibes. We were all watching the game. Vibes like went off, and then he heard Nunez and he went, he's missed again, and then like it wasn't a case of Uruguay didn't have chances. Uruguay had plenty of chances.
Let me see. I'm throwing another name into the hat. Lionel Scaloni, head coach for Argentina.
Nope. Get that fraud out. Get that fraud out of here.
A fraud who got his team to the final.
And he got a Copa America and a World Cup.
He got them to the World Cup
and a Copa America already.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize this is a World Cup stream. No.
No. Hold on, wait a minute. No. I'm just bringing up facts. It's just what it is. You know, he's still.
Did they win the finalissima as well?
Yeah, they did.
What a fraud!
He's won everything.
Out here winning trophies
already.
Listen,
all right,
he's still employed.
I got. This is team of this tournament,
and they're in the final. And
they're
probably going to win.
They're in the final. They could potentially win it too. They could defend the title successfully.
So are the other two managers that you spoke.
Yes.
One goal conceded.
Okay, the Colombians have scored the most goals. I'd rather see goals than watch a boring 0-0.
Do we see boring 0-0s?
So okay,
if the Argentines had their choice, if the Argentines had their way, right, they'd have gone 0-0 and gone to penalties all the way through if they could have. So but I'm glad there's been no mention of that waistcoat fraud in this stream.
So the better question.
I mean, shall we? Shall we discuss? Made some important key substitutions in big moments.
Are we gonna have the conversation if England lose the final? How the man can't get over the hump?
Yeah, we'll see. But it's a good thing we're gonna win tomorrow, right? It's a good thing.
Hall of Shame team. This is.
It's coming home. It's coming home. It's coming.
Football went to Rome. It went to Rome.
So allow me to phrase this question. Hopefully, I can phrase this correctly. With all the managers that we have set, and looking at this formation, okay, who would you guys think can take this team and really run with it well?
I mean, if you can't run with this team, then what are you doing?
Bro, you don't really have to do much with this team.
De La Fuente.
Like, I would be comfortable leaving this team to Vibes.
I can't look past him, bro. He had a hard route as well. A very hard route to that final, including the groups.
This is his first tournament as Spain manager, or did he do
Italy? He's beaten Italy, Croatia, Germany, and France. Like, do you know how difficult that is?
Mm-hmm. You know what? You got to give De La Fuente his flowers. He went through many obstacles. Let me see. Well, there's also another name in here. Shout out to Rafael Reed's Fiction, Jaime or Jamie Lozano.
Did you say Hyman? What?
Jaime.
Jaime Lozano.
Jaime. Listen, you have to listen. You got to put a little bit. You got to put a bit. You got to put a bit of.
Will. Are you sure this? Are you sure you're Latino?
I am Latino, fam. 100%.
He's American, remember?
I'm also American, but yeah.
I'm
If you're
surprised
American, it's Jamie.
Lozano.
I'm
Jamie
surprised.
Lozano.
I'm surprised he didn't emphasize the silent J and say Amy.
So for those who don't know, Lozano, he is the head coach for Mexico. Manchectioner, Rafael, he did put in this honorable mention. Shout out to him. What are your thoughts? You know how Mexico played.
Yeah. Well, I guess we should address. He was the the national team coach. He's no longer because he stepped down. So
that's true. Yes, that's very true. Yeah, he did step down.
Let's just leave it at that.
What about the Will? What about the American manager, Greg? What?
Okay, I'm gonna listen. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that. We will not talk about that bald fraud. He's gone.
Can we talk about the new guy coming in? Geezer from UPS.
Yeah, Steve from Blue's Clues.
King of Queens. If you know, you know.
Oh wow.
No.
What a show.
No. I don't, bro. That guy looks like a truck driver, man. I'm not. No, I don't want this, bro. No, you guys really want me to go on a rant about this U.S. men's national team, don't you? Yeah.
Yeah, we should do that after we wrap this up, though.
Yes, Rafael. He has been sacked already, per the Manchecutioner. And yeah, you can just go online. You can check that out as well.
Well, according to what I've seen, he wasn't sacked. He was asked to play a different role, and he decided to step down. So,
well, there you have it. So I guess we can say, just kind of put the manager in here. We will say De La Fuente.
Yeah, happy with that.
Will, you have a comment in the chat from Vibes, if you'd like to.
I dare you to say Kennedy with that Latino accent. I dare you to say Kennedy.
Why do you just sound Indian all the time, fam?
I don't sound Indian. I don't sound Indian, bro.
Brush.
No, I can confirm you do. You sound.
Thank you.
No, I need to understand.
Can you address this from Rafael?
You
The Mexican
said
sports media will
Latino.
destroy any manager.
Wait, no. Hold on. You're not getting out of this one. You're Latino, right? So it's just your own accent. So why do you sound Indian?
How do I say? It's just my accent, bro.
No,
like, how do I sound Indian?
If there's another Latino man saying you sound Indian, right?
Kennedy? Like, oh yeah, Kennedy.
Yeah, Kennedy. But
Yeah,
you
Kennedy.
but no. We're like, as soon as Red Vibes come, you're like, Kennedy, and I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, no, for real.
What?
No, why are you saying it like that, Will? Kennedy.
No. You guys are trying to run this agenda on me. You guys are trying to run this agenda on me. Yeah.
There is no agenda. There is no agenda.
There is an agenda. There is an agenda on me.
There is another Latino man in this conversation that said you sounded Indian, fam.
I don't know. Listen, but Manchectioner, quickly, if you can address this, the Mexican sports media will destroy any manager. Your thoughts?
Yeah, the Mexican sports media deserves everything that they've gotten in the past 10 years as far as this team going to shit. So there you go. They just destroy any player or manager. They're just sharks, really. Well,
there you have it. Okay, for some reason, yeah, we can't. Why can I not bring up? They should really do that. To search for the guy instead of just be having to drop an image. So we're just gonna pretend that this is De La Fuente. So not gonna go through all that. And yeah, there we have it. I suppose. Wait, did we address team captain yet? Who will be the captain?
James.
The Jamaican.
Okay. Maybe Rodri, the Ecuadorian.
You guys are snakes, man. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty much we do have the team set. This is just to run it down again. We have Emi Martinez in goal. We have Munoz, Gui, Martinez, and Cucurella. Kante, Rodri, Yamal, James Rodriguez, and Cody Gakpo. And up front, leading the line will be Lautaro Martinez. And of course, who will be managing these players will be De La Fuente of Spain. So that seems like a pretty fire lineup. I'm not going to lie to you. So just for that, this is a really good lineup. I can't lie to you, Mandem. I think we have assembled something pretty good here. Yeah. Quick predictions for tomorrow's game. What are you, Matt, saying for the Euros?
I don't care how it happens. Just want England to win.
It's coming home.
Hopefully,
Spain are gonna win. Spain are gonna win in Wimbledon. Then they're gonna win in Germany.
Nah. Okoya Saka. He's gonna wreck one in the top corner. All right.
Well, either that or he's going to be front page of the Daily Mail on the Monday.
Come on. I need that Bakar Saka winner. I do.
We have Rafael saying Spain all day. Manchectioner, I'm sorry.
We mean a hat trick loading.
Sorry,
Wajid,
I have a request. The comment above Rafael reads fiction by Vibes. Could you read that name out, please?
Do I have to read this name?
I'd appreciate it. I'd appreciate it.
Okay.
No. It's Wilmita Butchin. So can you say that in a Latino accent, please? Yeah, this is a personal request.
Wilmetama Bakan.
Butchin.
You know what? You man suck, bro.
you need a show where you get a bunch of footballers' names and try and pronounce them.
Yes, you do. I told you about this. You need to make that into a TikTok series.
150 subscribers. Once if I reach that, you will be there.
I mean, if you want to reach 150 subscribers, you should make that content.
Living off butchering names. So go on, get yourself in there.
Yeah, you could be in Milan with Zlatan this time next year.
All you need to title it is just Latino man pronounces West Ham's lineup for the season, and then that's all you do.
Didn't Rich have a series before Mandem?
He did. Chino was on there, and the way he pronounced names was hilarious.
Yeah, we should get Will on that.
Yeah. Oh. Will Hughes. He said with chest his name's Will Hines.
The Will Hines. Oh, that was funniest thing.
Joachim Anderson was another highlight.
Joachim. He's just said something completely different.
Man said start with the Georgia national team. You know what, Raphael? You're moving man with this, bro. Nah.
Hey, Rafa, that's Rafa. A mad one, you know. Rafa. I like his thinking.
Yeah, I would have said the Turkish national team.
Yeah. We remember.
Bro, you had him try to say Kakanoglu.
Man like Chuchu-Noglu, yeah.
Choo-choo.
And you know what? Yeah. With this, I think we should wrap up the show. Yes. But no, Mandem,
it's come to that time whilst the host composes himself, people. It's come to that time where we will shout out socials. T, where can the people find you?
You can find me at Tereak Talks. I really appreciate you inviting me on, Will.
Of course.
Pleasure. Wajid, Brush, Manchecutioner. Again, always love seeing the Mandem and having good debate topics. Even though Vibes is in the chat not rating this team, I think this is a very good team based off of Euros and Copa America. So, respect. But yeah, Tereak Talks.
And disclaimer, Vibes was invited, but he chose to decline.
There was a religious holiday. Okay,
of course.
You uncultured swine.
And then he fell asleep. If the people would like to find me for any reason, I'm available on Twitter at Brushy87. Otherwise, you would have noticed that there was a gentleman by the name of Realist in the chat. He does have a Twitch page in which he likes to stream Football Manager and other things. So go head on over there and support him at Realist_United. Santi, over to you.
Can I ask a question before you go, Santi? Is 87 the year you were born at your age?
Hopefully one day it will be my age. It would be a huge honor to make it to 87. But yes, it was the year I was born.
Well, we'll find out 6 months from now, right? Yeah. Anyway, you could find me when I'm not jumping off the ladders on Twitter at Manchecutioner. That's about it. Just hide your couches, hide your trash cans. Apparently they're not safe.
And also, fellas, if anybody is interested, Realist also likes to parade as a drag queen at the weekends, and he goes by the name Realski Santana. Realski Santana. For any inquiries, hit him up on Twitter or Twitch. And he has a cousin by the name of Marken.
No. Okay, just to avoid any further controversy.
Who also has a YouTube channel for alternative facts that you can't find.
Alt facts. For all those who miss Donald Trump being in office, go head over and support that guy.
Oh, for God's sake, man. Oh, well,
and for your list of transsexuals that you may not have heard of.
For God's sake. Listen, yeah.
Well, you just have to learn when to turn it off. You do this, right?
Huh?
You just have to learn when to turn it off.
I'm going to do this just to avoid further cancellation. Big up to the Mandem. Big up to the Mandem every single time. No, for real. 100%. Much love to everyone.
Shout out Raphael in the comments. We appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
Raphael.
shout out to Raphael Reads Fiction. But yeah, this is the team. If you just follow me here on ManLikeWill813 on Twitter, you'll see the full lineup as well. And yeah, we out. Big up.